A quick check-in for my members of the light and subscribers. I hope you're having a fantastic holiday time. Whatever you celebrate, Merry Christmas. We're having a very, very wet, dark, typical December weather here in Ireland. But it's been very mild, I have to say that. There are your cards, I guess, because they're on the floor.
They jumped right out. Okay, I can't take them off. There's just too many.
Where am I called to use my voice right now? This is especially true for those of you who identify as Blu-rays. So where can you use your voice? You have a soul script that was written to be spoken. Your story matters, and it's time for you to share it with the world. Your soul action is share your story with at least one person today. Be brave and speak your truth. Your voice will be the catalyst for healing in others. And truly this is the Blu-rays' greatest challenge and greatest natural gift by actually using your voice. But whether you're Blu-ray or not, it doesn't matter. We are all given a voice to use it. So honor your story. And if you need to watch my video, Your Wounds Are Sacred, it's only a couple of videos back. I really suggest you go watch that, because we're taught to hide our wounds and pains and differences as though anything that doesn't fit the mold we should be ashamed of. And truly, my soul is here to break that mold and to change that narrative. I really believe that when you embrace the things about you that you're told to hide or diminish, and you actually accept them, love them, and appreciate them. The way I had to appreciate my unusual, sensitive way of being in the world and my psychic interpretation of the world that didn't fit the 3D tangible narrative. That's truly when I began to relax and my inner energy was able to come out in a very authentic way. How can I deepen my trust right now? Trust, surrender, and truly this matches the December energy, because December is all about acceptance, compassion, surrender. Give it up, let it go, give yourself a break. Let go of the wheel. This is perfect for these winter energies. You can trust yourself. Trust fully in yourself so that you can deepen your trust in others. Trust creates safety, and when we feel safe, we feel unstoppable. Today's soul action: let go and trust, find your center in chaos, and be certain within yourself so that you can deepen your trust in others. Where can I ask for more help in my life? Where can I receive more is another way of saying that. Until we can receive with an open heart, we're never really giving with an open heart. And this is exactly, I'm always amazed how the cards match, and I've been reading cards since I'm 12. I just love how they match what's going on. They really resonate. These are a new deck. Like, I haven't even fully used this deck. This is the Soul Truth deck by, it's Brianne Hovey. I spoke in the video where I'm in my dressing gown and I'm really sick. I talked about how I had a lot of spiritual visitors through that illness or vertigo, whatever the hell it was, and that ascension really. And Yeshua was saying to me, the Christ light energy was there, and he was saying to me, you can't extract in life outside of you, what's not within you. So I was looking for some comfort, for some sweetness. And he was saying to me, why should others be sweet to you if you're not being sweet to yourself? Give yourself the comfort you're seeking. So we often are seeking outside what we're not giving ourselves, or what we're not recognizing within ourselves. What we're not actually seeing is already built into us. It's like looking for love in all the wrong places when you are love. So how can you look and find something that you already are? It's like having a bunch of keys in your hands and you're looking all around your apartment. Where's my keys? Where's my keys? Where's my keys? They're right there in your hands. And then you go, oh my God, I've just spent 20 minutes looking for the keys and they're right here in my hand, or they're in my pocket, or they're in my bag. It's the same thing, and we do it all the time. So today, ask someone for help and receive it with an open heart. I ask for what I want, and I am open to receiving it. And I'm getting lots of missed calls, as always, when I go to shoot videos and texts. I'm just going to ignore them. Put you guys first right now. I'm going to have to decline that call. Because I'm not shooting this video again. So it's the day after Stephen's Day. Christmas was lovely, despite the spinning. I just got a sorry message. Sorry, I told him I was shooting videos, guys. I told him not to call at this time. It's a guarantee the phone will ring off the hook once I start recording. It's so funny. Okay, let's see what other messages there are for you today. Okay, so the Two of Wands reversed. You're not trusting and believing in your personal power. Okay, there is something here about a withdrawal. Maybe you're feeling isolated, maybe you're feeling sad or lonely, but you're being asked to look deeper into that. Is that true? Or is that just a habit? Is that just a past repeated behavior? Or is it a comfortable feeling? Sometimes we get addicted to feeling sad because it becomes so familiar and it becomes a habit. Sometimes we get addicted to falling into self-pity or depression or anxiety because it's a go-to. It's what we know. But moving into the next year, 2025, we're really going to have to accept that we're not going to be doing things the same way. And you may not have figured out just yet, astrologically, there's a lot of retrograding planets and so. So there's a lack of clarity in the ethers right now. That's not to say you can't find clarity within yourself, because you always have access to that no matter what's going on around you or outside of you. But there is this understanding, inner standing, that how you've done things is going to have to change. Your typical lifestyle, your typical approach is going to need to be reevaluated and possibly scrapped, and a whole new approach. And that can be quite daunting and scary for the physical mind or for the ego. Seven of Wands, there may be challenges ahead, but you can face them. So accepting that life brings challenges every so often to all of us. You have what it takes, though, to look them squarely in the eye. Competition, challenge, struggle, advantage, gain, overcoming, defense, and perseverance. This is about you finding control, willpower, and it's also about you taking back your power and standing your ground. So if anyone is standing against you or crossing lines, crossing boundaries, which often happens around Christmas and the holidays, we're spending time with a lot of family members, old friends, it can trigger past wounds. This is a great time especially this December, to show yourself and show your angels how far you've come. So when that family member who usually triggers you and drives you insane, you can just step back and show yourself, you know what? I don't actually care anymore. I know who I am. And this person can trigger me or try to, and it's like Teflon. It's like water off a duck's back. And that's when you know that you really have embodied your soul essence inside your physical life. The High Priestess. Trust your own counsel first. It's about that internal, wise, yin, feminine knowledge, esoteric, higher self, ascension. It can also represent spending time with women and women folk. Change, fluctuation, wisdom, sound judgment, common sense, awareness and intuition. The balance of opposites in decisions. It's also a time of deep spiritual study, introspection, reflection, all the very, very high attributes of yin, of femininity, and being in receptive mode. Okay, 3 of Swords, flanked by Ace of Swords, both reversed, okay? You're overcoming a heartbreak or a grief. You're overcoming a sadness or a loss, or all the above, which is beautiful. I love when this comes out reversed, this one, okay? The 3 of Swords. Release, optimism, forgiveness, distractions and recovery. If you haven't watched my recent video, the incoming wave of forgiveness, this is a sign to do that. This truly is a card about forgiveness. Forgiving the self, which is so important first, and forgiving others. Try and put it in that order if you can, because when we forgive the self, it's so much easier to forgive others than the other way around. The incoming wave of forgiveness, I highly recommend you watch that, because we've had this wave, and I said it would wash over us from December and January. It might even leak into February, which is beautiful. It's a big support, and I have to crack that. It's a big incoming support with forgiving whatever we've been carrying, whatever pains, whatever grieving, any losses or lacks we've had in our life. And it relates very much to friendships and family members as well. Now, Ace of Swords reversed. This is a lack of clarity. This is where we've wielded the sword of truth, but we're afraid to actually demonstrate. Maybe you're afraid to put boundaries. Maybe you're afraid to speak your truth, like we started the reading. Perhaps you have fears around, I don't want to upset the apple cart. You know, if I say that, to put that boundary in place with my boss or colleagues or family members, I don't want to cause a ruckus. But truly, let's clarify this. Truly, you know that you are being authentically confident and trusting in yourself and the divine when you just go ahead and speak your truth anyway. And let the chips fall where they fall, you know. Sometimes we just have to, not sometimes, truly all the time, as we move into a more 5D lifestyle and experience, it benefits us to speak the truth anyway. Be authentic anyway. Be genuine no matter what. Because the more we flex that muscle, the more natural and real it becomes. And the more our outside will mirror that back to us. Now look, it's clarified by the Ace of Cups, guys, so I'm not worried. Ace of Cups, the Holy Grail, it's the best card in the deck. Open your heart and receive the emotions around you. Unconditional love, new feelings, new friendship, beauty, opulence, pleasure, self-love, new beginnings. Your cup is full. The message I'm getting with this is you need to instill those boundaries first. You need to draw a line in the sand somewhere and say, you cannot cross this line with me. And by the way, boundaries, you don't tell me, oh, such a family member will not uphold that boundary. It's up to you to uphold your boundaries. It's not up to someone else. You need to, if somebody crosses a boundary with you, you need to take action from that point. So if you ask somebody not to cross a line and they go and cross it anyway, it's not about, well, they didn't hold the boundary. You hold the boundary. So there's consequences, right, to people not respecting a boundary. And that's how you know you're upholding it, because you are true to those consequences. So this is an inspired card. Look at the hand of God with the dove of peace, and it's overflowing with love and life and light. So I feel like when you speak your truth, when you get that off your chest, when you are fearless in honoring who you really are now and how you're going to be moving through your life into 2025, into next year and beyond, that's when this Holy Grail energy is able to emerge within you, because you're a match to it. Okay? What do I believe about money? Do my beliefs match my dreams? How does your relationship with money affect your current situation? Do you believe you are worthy? Do you trust money? Does money trust you? Money is an energy. It ebbs and flows. You are worthy of it, and it's your responsibility to heal your relationship with money as part of your waking up to the whole of you and your purpose. Today's soul action. Take a deep dive in your belief systems around money. Are there any beliefs you need to upgrade to create the results you are wanting most in your life? Write out your money story. Is it time for a sacred shift? What will your next chapter be? Fill in the blank. I am grateful to money because, for me, I'm grateful to money because it allows me to do this. It allows me to be of service to humanity and to be of service to you, and to share my gift, open my throat, and to speak my truth. And if people benefit from that, wonderful. And I truly believe when we share from our heart and we're authentic, there will always be people who are meant to cross our paths and benefit from that. So if you're denying yourself that, you're denying me and the world, you're denying others of what they can benefit from you. Not only speaking your truth, but also understanding that you are, as a sacred being, destined to be here. You will naturally attract money for your natural gifts when you allow yourself to receive. So it's back to that truth about not looking for where you belong, but deciding who belongs with you, and who is a match to your gift, your talents, your skills, in a way that can also bring you in abundance, because truly money is a green energy, and green is the energy of the heart chakra, right? So we need to look at our old beliefs around money being this evil thing in the 3D, and making peace with it being a flowing source of sustenance, and it provides for us. It puts food on the table, and it pays for the roof over our heads. So on that note, I want to say thank you to the members of the light who support me in doing this, because by your support, I'm able to show up here. I'm able to put a roof over my head. And to my clients, I'm able to devote my life in a deeper, more practical, tangible way. And I want to keep expanding how I do that in the world. And truly your support helps me and provides for me to do that. So I thank you deeply. I hope you're having a lovely rest at this time, wherever you are in the world. I hope that you're able to honor and listen to your body and share your truth and speak up and express your boundaries in a confident, loving way. And the people who truly are meant to be in your life will honor those boundaries. Remember that. The light in me, as always, recognizes the light in you. And be the light in this time on this side of the world anyway, in the dark. You know, we're in the physical darkness. Be the light, because that's who you truly, authentically are. Namaste.